Hi, I'm Mark Eagle from Moventas, and we're going to talk about our Moventas CMaS system. CMaS is a condition management system, and it was developed by our R&D team to be used for monitoring remotely installed gearboxes such as wind turbines. Moventas CMaS system not only connects to the gearbox, it is also connected to the generator and the main bearing, so we're able to monitor the whole drivetrain in the wind turbine, not just the gearbox. The Moventas CMaS system is a condition management system versus a condition monitoring system. We call it a condition management system because we're not just looking for defects in the gearbox, but we're actually trying to make the gearbox last longer, as well as the surrounding equipment, including the generator and the main bearing. We started looking at the various technologies available for this: vibration analysis, oil particle counting, and a oil chemical sensor. Vibration and particle counting were both looking at defects that were already occurring in the gearbox, whereas the chemical sensor gives us a chance to look at the condition of the oil, and if we know that the oil is declining, we can do something about that before we actually get to a failure. The particle counter is able to count particles of debris as they pass through the gearbox, and obviously as things wear out, we're starting to generate more debris. But there again, we're just monitoring a defect. The chemical sensor that we're using is also able to monitor the water content. This sensor is monitoring all the time, and we're able to see the changes in that free water condition. At the top here we have our main unit. This is collecting all of the data from the various sensors. The data that's collected is sent via Ethernet or GPRS to our remote center. And because we're using such a small amount of data, we're actually able to send it via text message. This means that the data usage over time is very small. Moventas has developed a vibration sensor called an IVS-20. It's an intelligent vibration sensor, and by intelligent, it has its own processor built into it that does all the FFT and gear-specific algorithms that are required for processing. It's a triaxial sensor. It has 3 accelerometers built right into it. So we're measuring horizontal, vertical, and axial all at one time. And this data is important because without the triaxial data, we don't know about misalignment or unbalanced conditions that might exist. Monitoring wind turbine gearboxes is complicated because of varying speeds and varying loads that are occurring constantly throughout the process. The system that we've developed uses an RPM sensor so that we can track the changes in speed and relate them to the FFT data that our vibration sensors are collecting. We need this correlation in order to be able to accurately extract the defect frequencies. We also are collecting data from the temperature RTDs such as this. We connect into the existing RTD sensor, and in some cases we have to put a dual output sensor in or even a tri-output sensor. Wind turbine gearboxes are very complex, as well as the other equipment associated with the generator and the main bearing. And monitoring this equipment is quite difficult. At our remote center, our people have developed special techniques for analyzing and detecting bearing and gear problems long in advance of when they actually occur. You can trust our Moventas remote center to monitor your equipment 24/7.